Shadows on the pavement, long and tall, standing right in front of a jagged wall. A voice in the static says, don't you try, don't you reach for the velvet sky. We draw a circle and we stay inside, with a heavy heart and a place to hide, building a cage out of maybe and no, watching the beautiful moments go. It's a quiet vibration, the glitch in the light, changing the lens so the focus is right. The cold wind is blowing but the path is clear, breaking the rhythm of the ancient fear. Limits, baby, they're just a ghost, a silent guest or a spectral host, like fears that haunt the middle of the night. They fade away in the morning light. Yeah, it's all just an illusion, don't you see? A transparent wall between you and the free. Step through the shadow, step through the gray. The limit was never in your way. The funk is in the movement, the jazz is in the leap away from the promises that we couldn't keep. You think there's a ceiling, you think there's an end, but the horizon is just a curve and a bend. It's mental geometry, a trick of the mind, leaving the heavy dark borders behind. The door isn't locked, it's not even there, just a thin coat of smoke in the midnight air. You know, we spend so much time respecting the stop sign. We look at the horizon and see a border. We look at the dark and see a monster. But look closer, reach out your hand. There's no wood, there's no stone, there's no iron, just a story you've been telling yourself for too long. Fears, limits, they're just shadows projected on a screen. Once you realize the screen is empty, you can go anywhere. Just walk through it. Like fears that haunt the middle of the night, they fade away in the morning light. Yeah, it's all just an illusion, don't you see? A transparent wall between you and the free. In this lo-fi space, we find the old, standing steady, standing tall. The limit is gone, baby. Let it roll, just an illusion. The way is open, walk on. You can pull the curtains, you can shut the light, try to hold the morning in the middle of the night. You can build a ceiling, you can hide the day, but the dawn is coming for you anyway. The golden circle doesn't need a key to break the locks of your conspiracy. It rises up above the highest hill, bending the shadows to its own sweet will. It's a quiet vibration, a cosmic law, a perfect design without a single flaw. The sky is waiting for the great reveal, turning the spokes of the velvet wheel. Three things, baby, can I stay in the dark? The morning fire and the evening spark, the sun in the blue, the moon in the gray, and the truth that finally finds its way. Yeah, you can bury them deep, you can cover them high, but they're gonna burn through the velvet sky. A silver-tongued friend, waiting for the noisy day to reach its end. She hides behind the clouds, she plays a quiet game, but the tides of the ocean still know her name. And the truth is a rhythm, the truth is a beat that echoes in the silence of the city street. It doesn't need a witness, it doesn't need a sign. It's the steady current in the deep design. You know, we spend so much energy trying to keep things quiet. We build walls of secrets. We paint masks of lies. We think if we don't look at it, it isn't there. But look at the stars. Look at the way the horizon breathes. Some things are just too big for our little shadows. The sun is coming back for the morning. The moon is coming back for the tide. And the truth? Well, the truth is just light with a longer memory. You can't hide the fire forever. Triple light, baby, let it roll. Three things: the sun, the moon, the truth. They walk the streets with a heavy tired gait, accepting the walls in the hand of a preset fate, looking at the mountain like it's made of solid steel, closing their eyes to the power that's actually real. It's a comfortable prisoner room with the pre-cut view, doing the same thing the world told them they had to do. They like the safety of the lines they've been given in a half-speed life that's only halfway living. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the gray, a shadow cast by the words that they choose to say. They wrap their fear in a syllable tall and wide, just to cover the fire that's dying out inside. Impossible is just a big word, baby, don't you see? Thrown around by small men in a minor key. It's easier to live in a world that's handed down than to pick up the tools and turn the vision around. Yeah, it's a hollow sound, a giant made of smoke and air, between the spirit and that's waiting there. They see a border where I see a bridge to cross. They count the risk while I'm counting the time they've lost. It takes a certain kind of courage to explore the deep, to wake the giant that's been falling fast asleep. You got the engine, you got the inner light, to rewrite the script in the middle of the night. Don't let a six-syllable phantom hold the key to the version of the world that you were meant to be. You know, impossible is a loud word. It's meant to sound heavy. It's meant to sound final. But if you listen closely, it's just a shield. It's the excuse for the heart that's too scared to stretch. It's the language of the settled, the vocabulary of the small. They stay in the world they were given because it's easy. But you got a different kind of math. You got a power they haven't even named yet. Don't let their big words shrink your big plans. The world isn't a fixed thing. It's clay. Start shaping it. Impossible is just a big word, baby. Don't you see? That's handed down, and to pick up the tools and turn the vision around. Just a big word, just a big word, just a word. In this lo-fi space we find the how, launching the transformation right here and now. The big word is alive, baby. Let it roll, baby. Just a big word, just a big word. Small man, great power. Sitting in the haze of a blue-lit room, watching all the seeds in the garden bloom. They didn't start in the dirt or the rain. They started in the wires of a quiet brain. If you picture the mountain, you feel the climb. If you picture the rhythm, you find the time. The world outside is just a mirror's grace, reflecting the weather of your inner space. It's a quiet vibration of mental design, drawing the map and the finish line. The focus is heavy, the vision is clear, dissolving the logic of the ancient fear. The mind is everything, baby, don't you see? The master of the soul and the chemistry. What you think you become, piece by piece, finding the power and the sweet release. Yeah, the thought is the spark and the thought is the flame. The world is just a player in your mental game. With a single doubt, or a wide open window to let the light out. You're the master, the chisel and the stone, a king or a captive on a mental throne. The funk is in the focus, the jazz is in the flow, growing the version that you wanna know. Every I am is a brick in the wall, every I can makes the shadows look small. You know, we spend so much time trying to fix the scenery, trying to change the people, the weather, the luck. But the projector is right here between your ears. The universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are, and what you are starts with a single thought. If you think of a cage, you'll find bars everywhere. If you think of the sky, well, you're already flying. It's all a dream, baby. Make sure it's yours.
Walking through the city in the neon rain, keeping a tally of the weight and the pain. 9,000 times I let the leather fly and watched it miss the mark under the stadium sky. 300 nights I walked off the floor with the taste of the lost and the slamming of the door. A long list of almost and not quite there, hanging like a ghost in the midnight air. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the score, a pile of bricks on the locker room floor. But the numbers don't lie and the heart doesn't sleep in the silence of the secrets that the champions keep. I failed over and over, baby, don't you know? In the heat of the struggle and the neon glow, it's the missed shots that built up the frame. It's the 300 losses that fuel the flame. Yeah, the reason I'm standing, the reason I lead is because I failed, and that's why I succeed. People only look at the ring and the light. They don't see the struggle in the middle of the night, the muscle and the hustle and the tired bone, the thousands of hours that I spent alone. Every stumble was a lesson, every fall was a key to unlock the version of the man I could be. The jazz is in the tension, the funk is in the grit, refusing to give up and refusing to quit. You know, we're obsessed with the highlight reel, the perfect dunk, the final buzzer, the trophy in the air. But the trophy isn't made of gold, it's made of 9,000 missed shots. It's made of 300 games where the other guy was better. Success isn't the opposite of failure, it's the result of it. Every time you miss, you're just paying the tax on the win. If you aren't failing, you aren't trying. I missed, I lost, I fell. And that's exactly why I'm here.
That built up the frame. It's the 300 losses that fuel the flame. Yeah, the reason I'm standing, the reason I lead is because I failed, and that's why I succeed. In this lo-fi space, we find the how, launching the victory right here and now. The failure is the power, baby. Let it roll. 9,000 times, and I'm still here. That's why I win. I feel the velvet of the midnight air, the scent of jasmine floating everywhere, the taste of wine, the heat upon my skin, the physical world we're living in. But then a shiver starts to pull my soul toward a light I can't quite control. A silent prayer, a ghost without a name, a flicker of an everlasting flame. It's a quiet vibration, a bridge in the dark, connecting the logic to the holy spark. The body is dancing, the spirit is still, waiting for the rhythm to bend to its will. Music is the mediator, baby, can't you feel? Between the spiritual and the purely real, the bridge between the soul and the sensual life, cutting through the static like a silver knife. Yeah, it's the frequency where the two become one, the dance of the moon and the heat of the sun. A blue note hanging in the smoky haze takes me back to ancient golden days. It's the touch of a hand, it's a cosmic flight, it's the pull of the earth in the middle of night. You don't need a temple, you don't need a cage to read the secrets on the hidden page. Just let the bass line anchor your feet while the melody makes your transcendence complete. You know, we're caught between two worlds, one we can touch and one we can only imagine. The skin and the spirit, the hunger and the peace. Usually, they're miles apart. But when the needle hits the groove, when the brass starts to weep, and the rhythm starts to bloom, something happens.
The wall comes down, the body remembers the heaven it came from, and the soul remembers how good it feels to breathe. That's the mediation. That's the music. Music is the mediator, baby, can't you feel? Between the spiritual and the purely real, the bridge between the soul and the sensual life, cutting through the static like a silver knife. In this lo-fi space, we find the all. Standing steady, standing tall, between the heaven and the earth. Let it roll. Oh, the divine translator between the two. Just play.
The shadows are long, but the window is small. No time for the meeting, no time for the call. They're measuring the distance and weighing the cost. But while they are counting, the battle is lost. It's the flash of the blade before the light, it's the eye. A blur in the forest under a violet sky. Don't wait for the thunder, don't wait for the rain. The master of motion breaks every chain. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the scene. The space that exists in the in-between. The mountain is heavy, the river is slow, but the spirit is ready and it's time to go. Speed is the essence, baby, don't you feel? The momentum turn the heavy iron wheel. Strike like the lightning, vanish like the smoke, before the words of battle are even ever spoke. Yeah, the tempo is the weapon, the timing is the key, in the lo-fi logic of the victory. Jazz is in the quickness, the funk is in the flow, knowing exactly where the heartbeat should go. An army of shadows, a ghost in the street, with the rhythm of ghosts beneath their feet. You can have all the power, you can have all the size, but the fast man is gone with the prize in his eyes. Efficiency is beauty, decision is grace, leaving no footprints across the open space. You know, they think war is about the heavy lifting, the big noise, the long siege, the waiting game. But Sun Tzu, he saw the hidden tempo. He knew that a second of hesitation is a century of defeat. It's about the wind, the gap, the split second when the doors ajar. If you think, you're a memory. If you move, you're the master. Don't wait for the permission. Be the lightning. Be the essence. Baby, don't you feel the momentum turning the heavy iron wheel? Strike like the 3 a.m. and the blue lights low, watching the shadows on the ivory grow. Fingers shaking on a difficult run, worried about the damage that a slip has done. You're counting the scales and you're checking the time, trying to commit a technical crime, but the walls are too clean and the air is too cold. When you're playing the script that you've always been told, it's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the skill. When the metronome stops and the heart stands still, the paper is perfect but the room is dead. You're trapped in the logic of a frozen head. To play a wrong note, baby, it's a tiny thing, just a little bit of grit while the angels sing. It's insignificant, let it slide away like a drop of rain in a stormy bay. But to play without passion, that's the heavy sin, the only inexcusable state to be in. Yeah, give me the fire or give me the silence. The friction, I'd rather hear the cry than a plastic melody underneath the plastic sky. Let the fingers slip, let the sharp go flat. There's a world of truth in a moment like that. If the soul is burning and the blood is hot, you can find the heaven that the scholars forgot. It's the heat in the throat, it's the pull in the chest that puts all the perfect players to rest. You know, we've been taught to fear the mistake, to hit the mark, stay in the lines, keep it correct. But a machine could be correct. A machine doesn't shiver. A machine doesn't bleed into the keys. Beethoven knew it, that wild, beautiful German spirit. He didn't care if you tripped over a semiquaver. He cared if you were alive, if you don't feel it, if you don't mean it. Why are you even playing? Give me the soul, keep the change. To play a wrong note, baby, it's a tiny thing, just a little bit of grit while the angels sing. It's insignificant, let it slide away. But to play without passion, that's the heavy sin, the only inexcusable state to be in. In this lo-fi space, we find the all standing steady, standing tall. Love the hunger, baby, let it roll. Insignificant notes, but an inexcusable heart. Play it loud. The iron is cold, the rubber is worn, sweat on the brow since the break of morn. Chasing the echo, lifting the weight trying to master a physical fate. But muscle is hollow and power is thin. If you don't have the lightning living within, you can count every rep, you can watch every clock, but you can't build a soul out of mountain and rock. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the bone, a secret ambition that's yours all alone. Beyond the machines and the noise of the crowd, there's a silent conviction, steady and proud. Champions aren't made in gyms, don't you see? In this lo-fi rhythm, this jazz degree, they're made from a desire, a vision, a dream, flowing deep down in a soulful stream. Yeah, it's the spark in the spirit, the flame in the chest, that puts all the heavy lifting to rest. Desire that burns when the lights go dim, a vision that reaches far past the rim. You can train every hour, you can run every mile, but greatness is found in the heart of the trial. It's not what you carry, it's what carries you through the heat of the fire and the cold of the blue. It's a spiritual muscle, a cosmic design, tracing out a different and a bolder line. You know, we look at the trophies, the rings, the gold. We see the sweat in the gym and think that's the story. But the gym is just the shell. The real work that happens in the dark, in that space between the ribs and the spine, it's a desire, a vision, a dream. If you don't have that deep down something, all the iron in the world won't make you a king. The champion is born in the spirit, long before the bell ever rings. They're made from a desire, a vision, a dream, flowing deep down in a soulful stream. In this lo-fi space, we find the all, standing steady, standing tall. It's all in the spirit, baby. Let it roll. Deep inside, the vision, the dream. The dream. I'm watching the shadows dance on the wall, reading the rhythm before the first call. I see their patterns, I know their stride, the little retreats and the places they hide. But the notebook is open and the mirror is clear, checking the pulse of my own hidden fear. It's not enough to see the hand they play if you don't know why you're standing this way. It's a quiet vibration, the cosmic weighing before the first note of the jazz starts playing, balancing the outside with the heart of the home. A king in the wild, a monk on a throne. Know your enemy and know yourself, baby. In the pocket of the jazz and the lo-fi crazy,
trouble begins. Yeah, it's the art of the peace in the middle of the war, knowing exactly what you're fighting for. The funk is in the wisdom, the jazz is in the eye, seeing the truth beneath the polished lie. If you know the feel, but you're lost in the head, you're walking a line on a thin silver thread. And if you know the soul, but you're blind to the gate, you're just a passenger in the hands of fate. But when the two maps align in the dark, that's when you ignite the victorious spark. You know, we think the struggle is always out there, the them, the other side, the enemy at the door. But Sun Tzu knew the secret of the groove. If you don't know the man in the mirror, every victory is just a lucky accident. And if you don't know the world, your inner peace is just a bubble to win 100 times without a single disaster. That's not luck, that's mathematics. That's knowing the tempo of your heart and the rhythm of the storm. Baby, in the pocket of a jazz and a lo-fi crazy, 100 battles and 100 wins. Without the disaster, where the trouble begins. In this lo-fi space, we find the all standing steady, standing tall. The art of the wind, baby. I'm moving like a shadow on the velvet floor. Before they even notice, I'm headed for the door. They try to pin me down, try to catch the light, but I'm just a vibration in the middle of the night. Weightless on my toes, dancing on the breeze, moving through the static with the natural ease. They're swinging at the air, swinging at the ghost, while I'm the silent spirit that they fear the most. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the eye, a flash of a wing against a purple sky. Don't blink for a second, don't lose the flow. There's a hidden power that you're about to know. Float like a butterfly, drift on the sea, sting like a honeybee, sharp and free. The grace of the air and the heat of the strike, there's no other rhythm, no other thing like. Yeah, the invisible dance is the way to be. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Precision is the music, the rhythm is the aim. The soul of a poet in a heavyweight game is not about the thunder, it's about the flash, the elegant silence before the heavy crash. One moment I'm a flower, soft in the sun. The next I'm the lightning, the work is already done. The funk is in the contrast, the jazz is in the flight between the gentle morning and the sting of the night. You know, most people think you have to choose, be soft or be hard, be a dream or be a weapon. But the real masters, they know the secret is in the end. You find the beauty in the movement. You find the grace in the gap. You circle them, light as a feather, until they forget you have a heart of iron. And then you show them the truth. It's the art of the sting. Float like a butterfly, drift on the sea, sting like a honeybee, sharp and free. The grace of the air and the heat of the strike, there's no other rhythm, no other thing like. In this lo-fi space we find the howl, launching the miracle right here and now. The invisible dance, baby, let it roll. Float like a butterfly, sting the greatest.
Fading out the neon light, counting all the wrongs to get the focus right. 1,000 doors locked, 1,000 dreams deferred. The loudest lesson that I've ever heard. You see the trophy but you don't see the dust, the hours spent in doubt, the metal and the rust. We're so afraid to stumble, so afraid to fall, but the stillness is the greatest fear of all. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the plan, the struggle that defined the measure of a man. The road isn't paved with a silver design, it's carved through the shadows of the finish line. The key to success is failure, baby, don't you see? The golden secret in the mid-tempo tragedy. It's the door that wouldn't open, the shop that went wide, the fuel for the fire burning deep inside. Yeah, the master key is the fall and the sting, the heavy price you pay for the winning thing. A 1,000 wrong notes in the perfect song, learning how to dance when the rhythm goes wrong. Every no is a brick, every not yet a wall, building up the spirit, standing through it all. The funk is in the friction, the jazz is in the grip, the wisdom of the moments when you didn't quit. You can't find the summit without the valley's breath, you can't find the life without the little death. You know, we treat failure like it's the end of the road, like it's a sign to stop, a reason to turn back. But look at the lock, look at the teeth of the key. It's jagged, it's uneven, it's full of cuts and gaps, just like your history. If the key was smooth, it wouldn't turn a thing. It's the edges, the losses, the mistakes, the bruises, that's what makes it fit, that's what turns the bolt. Don't run from the fail, wear it. It's
the only way through.
The key to success is failure, baby, don't you see? The golden secret in the mid-tempo tragedy.
It's the door that wouldn't open, the shot that went wide, the fuel for the fire burning deep inside.
In this lo-fi space we find the how,
launching the victory right here and now. The failure is the key, baby. Let it roll.
the jagged key, success in the mess. Keep failing. The world is screaming, shouting for a fight. Shadow box in the middle of the night. They're sharpening the steel and they're polishing the shield, looking for a battle on a dusty field. But the master sits still in the amber glow, watching the river and the steady flow. Why break a bone and spill the red wine when you can win the soul with a single line? It's a quiet vibration of moving the mind, leaving the friction and the static behind. A psychological shift in the cool of the night, when the heart without the physical light. The supreme art of war, baby, don't you see? It's to subdue the enemy without the tragedy. No fight and no clash, no blood on the floor. Just opening the lock on a different door to win the game before the cards are even played. In the beautiful silence of the plans we've made. Jazz is in the space that you leave between the invisible power of the things unseen. You bend the will like a saxophone's breath, finding the life without the shadow of death. It's a soft persuasion, a strategic grace, moving the mountain without leaving your place. Let them realize the end before the start. The conquest is finished inside of the heart.
You know, most people think power is a fist. They think it's the noise, the thunder, the heavy boots on the ground. But Sun Tzu, he saw the deeper groove. True mastery is when the battle never even begins, because you've already won the mind. You've changed the weather before the storm could break. Subdue them with wisdom, subdue them with peace. If they can't find a reason to strike, you've already won the world. That's the supreme art. The quiet one.
The supreme art of war, baby,
supreme art. Peace is a win.
You got the blueprints and the high degree, the cold logic of a master strategy, a lofty intelligence, sharp and bright, cutting through the shadows of the lonely night. And you've got the visions, the wild design, imagination drawing every single line, thinking that the mind is the only source of the creative spirit and the guiding force. It's a quiet vibration, a glitch in the skill, when the head is working but the heart is still. You can climb a mountain and reach for the star, but you're still so lonely no matter where you are. Neither the brain nor the dreams you've spun are the secret of how the real work is done. It's not in the logic, it's not in the scheme. It's a much deeper, much warmer stream. Love, 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 yeah, that's the goal. Love, 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 that is the genius soul. You can play every note with a perfect hand, the most sophisticated music in the land. But if there's no blood in the rhythm and the bone, you're just a statue sitting on a golden throne. It's the heat and the touch, the care and the craft, the light in the cellar, the breeze and the draft. Genius isn't hidden in the ivory tower, it's the radical love that gives it the power. You know, we spend so much time worshiping the brilliant. We celebrate the IQ, the complex ideas, the clever imagination. We think that's what makes a master. But look closer. A machine can have intelligence. A ghost can have imagination. But only a human can pour themselves into the work. Mozart knew the secret. He didn't say, think or dream. He said it 3 times, because it's the only thing that matters. Love, love, love. Without it, you're just noise. With it, you're a miracle. The soul